All right, so what are we doing here? Wodapalooza WOD number 3. I want to get on this one, so I give you guys a good review. I'm jumping into this WOD pretty smashed. My body hurts, but definitely I was excited when I saw it. It was definitely a fun little challenge. So let's get into it. Alright, so Wodapalooza. The 3 rounds of DT, increasing 4 minutes. If you finish 3 rounds, increasing loads. So, listen to this. So if you are looking to try to get to the last barbell, okay, I had this tested twice by myself and Kelsey, who you see there on the camera. Definitely, if you're looking to get to the last barbell. So now, if you are a taller athlete like myself, I'm 6 feet, 6'1", okay? If you are a taller athlete, okay, you have to be at least 1 round, starting your second round, second bar, in that first or close to the first 4 minutes. Just to have a start shot to potentially get to the last bar. To me, for the taller athlete, 6 feet plus, 6 feet plus, you have to, I repeat, if you're looking to try to get to the last bar comfortably, if you're feeling good, you want to maintain a comfortable pace that feels strong, you have to be starting your second round or finishing round 1 in your first 4-minute slot in that second bar. Okay? I kind of wanted to overpace this one just to get an idea of what it felt like. And then when I had it retested again, I looked at the time domains of everything that was going on. And yeah, so elite CrossFitter, again, looking to get to the last bar. I feel like if you can manage your first 2 rounds, okay, going clean and press, or the hang clean, going the hang clean into your 6 presses, okay, you're gonna be good, okay. Just don't hesitate to the bar too much. Snap it up. Like I said, if you're a taller athlete, you have to be finishing round 1 of your second bar in your first 4 minutes. That's what I didn't do, and I ended up playing catch up. Now, the bar you have to mentally be ready for. I think that 135 bar, you have to mentally be ready for it so it doesn't surprise you. I was actually surprised by the 135 bar. Not that because it was extremely heavy, just what it did to my body, which kind of caught me off guard. So definitely mentally prep yourself for 135. It's a lot more deceiving. You gotta remember, this is a lot of deadlifts. Okay, this is a lot of deadlifts. You're doing 36 a set of heavier loads, and your hip flexors, you will start to feel them. Okay, so just know 135 in the hang clean department, especially, will start to be challenging. Now, a factor that could take effect also in that second bar, the overhead. The overhead needs to be unbroken. If you're looking to get to the last bar, it needs to be unbroken by every bar. I think that's pretty much a given. But if you have weak shoulders, you gotta be smart. If you know you can't go 6 unbroken because of how it feels, is it worth the risk? Is it worth the risk of going unbroken hand cleans into that press? Probably not. You end up resting too long to pick the bar back up and just an extra hand clean. So definitely, if you cannot do 6 reps, break up your hand cleans so you can perform 6 reps. Now, that 135 bar kind of hit me a little bit. It punched me pretty good. I was generally surprised. And once I felt the 135, I knew the 155 normal DT was going to feel special, and it did. It definitely did not feel like a normal DT. I'd even go as far as to say this workout design had some type of data, or they used the same concept from when they did the normal heavy DT and the double DT they did at the games. So I think this is clever as far as the volume of work that's being done. But to me, I paced it all wrong. I didn't give myself enough pace. I wasn't too out of breath. Conditionally, I felt pretty good. I just didn't pace it right. And when I made Kelsey do it, who's in the camera, she ends up getting potentially she could have passed into the last bar. But I kind of made a coach's decision. I made a wrong decision in that one. If you get to the 185, 130 bar, okay? If you see that bar, like I said, if you are going to get to the last bar, I spoke about a tall athlete. Now, normal size is in that 5'6" to 5'9" range, okay? Again, you're probably, if you do this comfortably, you should finish around into the second bar before the first 4 minutes. And if you're doing that, you're doing great. Your hand cleans in the second bar should be unbroken. And then after that, in bar 3, okay? In bar 3, you're going to probably want to go 5 and 4. Because you're going to make up the time where you want to manage 5 and 4 into that 185, 125 range. You can still manage the grip strength for 5 and 4 at 185, 130, then you're gold. You'll have the time necessary to get there. Now, you can squeeze it a little bit if you feel like that 185, 130 range. If you feel like the forearms are getting to you, if you can get away with a 5 and a 4 set, and then 3s into the 6 overhead, like I said, the 6 has to be unbroken. You should be squeezing that clock to earn your 4 minutes at 2:05. That's it. And so yeah, this is the game of managing the pace a little bit, getting to the last bar. Because I feel like if you have 4 plus, anything in 4 plus range for 2:05, that's going to be a special bar. I mean, I think a handful of CrossFitters, elite CrossFitters, that 12 deadlifts at 2:05 by that point are going to be absolutely miserable. And those 9 hand cleans, holy God, it's going to feel like 225 in the hand, 235 for men. And then those 6 presses is going to be a test of willpower to not drop the bar. Because if you drop the 6 reps, then you know you're just at that breaking point. It's going to get nasty. But before the 6 overhead, it needs to be unbroken. So I only made back 20 seconds. I was trying to keep pace at 4 minutes. The weight change here. And like I said, this is when the 135 kind of mentally got to me. It kind of shocked me a little bit. Being out my body was pretty smashed coming into this workout. I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just saying that 135 did surprise me. I believe I was able to go hand cleans unbroken here. In my hand cleans, I think that was kind of my goal once I kind of knew what my time domain was. I wanted to see the third round at 155 to see how that felt. And like I said, I mistimed this one. I thought I overpaced the 95-pound bar. And that was my mistake. Now that I got to see it and then give the right time domains on it. That's how you get to your last bar. Again, if you struggle with grip and you struggle in the overhead, 5-4 hand cleans quickly, but obviously your last hand clean should lead to your presses, hopefully unbroken. It needs to be unbroken. If not, you're just going to expend a lot of energy. Okay, so I knew I wanted to go hand cleans unbroken. I wasn't too far off for me to finish this round, even with my pace. See, I should have picked it up by now. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself. Like I said, I thought I was pacing it right, but I overpaced bar 1. And once I kind of felt the overhead, I knew I could do it. So my pace was wrong. That I couldn't. I think my pace was wrong. I couldn't do the 5-4 attempt. I knew that. Yeah, see, I was more angry at myself at this point. I knew I'd mispaced it, and I was just, okay, I gotta see round 3 at least. Again, a lot of deadlifts, guys. A lot of deadlifts. Be ready for that. Obviously, if you feel your hands in the deadlift, break it up, because the hand cleans will fall out of your hands. No secret there. If the deadlifts are going to give you trouble in the grip. By this point of the workout, you've already done, 72 deadlifts, and, what is that? 54 hand cleans. I mean, that's a lot of, in a sense, it's a lot of shoulder, too. All that pressure on the shoulders. That's why the 6 overhead will get nasty for some people. And then I just want to see if I can hang on to the bar. And that's it, guys. And again, that's how you do it. So again, just a recap of this workout. Okay, recap of the workout. If you want to see the last bar, okay, this is how you see the last bar. You have to be finishing round 1, potentially starting round 2 in bar 2 in the first 4 minutes. Okay, if you do that, okay, it all comes down to your hand cleans to the overhead. Okay. If at bar 3 you have to go 5-4, that's fine. Just make sure the 6 are unbroken, and you will have the time necessary in bar 4 to finish it. Now in bar 4, if you are struggling, okay, round 1 should be a 5-4, but you can go 3s in the 2nd and 3rd round in bar 4. And this is where my workout ends. So that's it, guys. So that's it. I'll tell you, if you want to see the last bar, that's how it's done. If you want to get to the last bar, go get this one. I might do this one again just on my own because I want to see 185 and see what it feels like. Because I have a competition coming up that has DT in it with the assault bike. I have a feeling that the 185 will be very similar to round 5 with the assault bike workout. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave me a comment, leave me a message. I'll be happy to help you out. Click like, click subscribe, and go get this one.